All right, thank you and welcome back to the channel. So today I actually have an Icon 800 lumen rechargeable slim bar light. I recently just picked this up at Harbor Freight. The reason being is I actually needed another light just because you can never have enough two lights. So basically what I did is I tried to go for one that was like a little bit of a slimmer design, has a magnetic base on it. And yeah, it has different angles of the light, so obviously you can see the functions in it with the three lights. It has the front, you can angle it, you can shoot it from the top. It's also collapsible for storage where it folds completely, rotating head, and also there's a little light on the back of the light. So you have different types of outputs for the lumens and then how long they would run on each specific time, obviously when it's fully charged. So you know, you have on your high setting 800, 200 on your low, 3 hours of runtime if you're running on high, 7 if you're running on 2, and then for the back you have 500 of the little light right here. It's 4.5 hours if it runs on that, and then for the low side it would be 8.5 hours. So flashlight total 150 lumens is about 7 hours. So give or take, you know, this is going to be a couple hours at a time, and then it'll just basically need to be recharged. Now, this is something more or less if you're working on something and you need some extra light and you need basically just something to be lit up a little bit long. I mean, are you going to really run it for 7-8 hours? You may. I'm not saying you couldn't, but I mean, typically I find most of my jobs are, if it's dark, it's usually within about an hour or two. So fully charged, this would be plenty enough light for me, even doing tasks inside of my house. So this will kind of be rotating in between the garage and inside my house. So what I'll do in this video, it's going to be just a quick unboxing here and just looking at it. So it does also come with a USB on it, or USB-C, sorry, and the connector is actually right there. You just have to find a port just to plug it in, which is not bad. I just have to go inside and find an actual connector to the USB to the outlet. So it does come with one. I mean, you could always just charge it separately with a small electronic charger or device, whatever you have. It would work that way as well. But yeah, more or less you just need a charge. You need just something for a USB. And I'm kind of surprised this isn't a C to C, because everything's going C now. USB is almost not obsolete, but it's getting less and less, I find. But they still offer it in USB, so I'll go ahead and I'll unbox this. And yeah, just to mention, they do have different colors too. They had a red, a blue, I don't know if they make a green, but I did see a black. But I went with blue just because I do have a blue toolbox, just to keep it kind of matched. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect it in any way. One doesn't outperform the other. So yeah, just I thought I'd mention it just in case people are wondering in colors. They probably might even have more colors by the time this video comes out. So that's all I know. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and use a blade to open it here, and we'll get it unboxed. So what I'll do first is I'll take out the back just by slicing it open here. And always being careful, of course, not to slice yourself. So yeah, you can see the charge cable, USB to USB-C. It's wrapped, so you know, probably have a couple of, well, I'd say roughly about a couple feet of room for it. So put that there for a second. You do have your instruction manual here. I mean, other than charging it, I'm assuming, or if there's an issue with it, how to use it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you wanted to tighten things or unplug things, you can see where it tells you to remove it. So it'll come in handy if you do like to tamper with things. So interesting. So if you wanted to replace the whole battery, you could. That's good for the rechargeable if you have an issue down the line. And let me just get it open out of here to get it out of the box. One second here, I apologize for being off camera. It's just I'm trying to angle the box cutter while pulling this thing apart, but I also am trying not to, obviously I'm being careful not to slice anything. And I will say that these plastics over time have been getting, if it's just my opinion, harder and harder to open. So I mean, I get it, they're trying to make sure that nobody steals it. So you would really have to put in some effort to try to steal this from the store, just because this plastic is so tightly wound to the actual light that, you know, to rip it out you need something sharp just to angle it out. So went ahead and just removed it from the casing, and you can see there's the Icon logo, there's the little magnetic base, there's your different positions for it, there's your power button right there. You can see it in the light a little bit better. And then there's your mini or smaller light in the back. And then your light, your main light is in the front, and then your battery or your flashlight LED is up on top. So this set just should have some type of charge. I didn't charge it, obviously. I just took it out of the package. So it should have some type of light. So you can see, I'll try to demonstrate it. I know it's going to be kind of hard, but let's see, what did that turn on? Okay, that turned on the back light. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, that's just looking at it obviously on my hand. But it's got fairly decent output. And there's a battery gauge right there, so it had about 2 batteries worth of charge. I'll charge it fully. And then there's your USB-C plug right there. And then just by pressing the power button, it'll shut it off. Okay, clicking it again, it'll activate that side. Shutting it off again, clicking that, it activates now the front in a low setting, high setting, off, and then the top one should be now flashlight in a regular setting. So yeah, it's fairly, I mean, obviously it's not too dark. This is probably going to be the middle of the day, so shut it off. So it seems like it moves in a good position here. It is foldable, it is compact, and if you are looking for a flashlight, not too expensive. I think I spent in an area of, I'm gonna probably say like $30, probably close to 40 with tax. So it is on a little bit on the pricier side, but if you're looking for something that it looks a little bit more heavier duty, I'd say this one feels pretty good in the hand. I mean, obviously you're not going to be holding it as you're trying to take something off, but overall I think the quality is going to be there on this. I know Icon has been getting better and better as time has gone on, so it was just a matter of time till they introduced kind of like a flashlight series. I think they're just trying to compete more with Snap-on, getting some of their sales. I mean, is it better than them? Probably not. I mean, some of them, there might be even aftermarket that are probably stronger and a little more lasting battery wise, but for what I'm going to use this for, this is going to be perfect for the garage and the house. So for small jobs, you know, it'll work out perfectly. So yeah, that's just a quick unboxing, quick review of the Icon light. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and just leave them below. I try to answer them as quick as I can. And yeah, hope you guys like this little quick unboxing, quick take review video, and I will catch you guys out on the next one. Take it easy.